Deion Sanders probably can't remember the last time he thought about the Tennessee Titans before today. But his son, Shedeur Sanders, might be the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft this spring. So, today, Coach Prime seems pretty interested in what's going on in Tennessee, considering that his son might soon play for them. After news broke that the team fired general manager Ran Carthon, Sanders had an interesting reaction. Allison Holker made a devastating discovery about her late husband, Stephen, boss, on one of the hardest days of her life. Weeks after the Ellen DeGeneres Show co-executive producer and longtime DJ died by suicide at age 40 in December 2022, the dancer uncovered a cornucopia of drugs, including mushrooms, pills and other substances I had to look up on my phone, hidden inside his shoeboxes. I was with one of my really dear friends, and we were cleaning out the closet and picking out an outfit for him for the funeral, Holker, 36, recalls in an exclusive interview with People for its latest cover story, on newsstands Friday. It was a really triggering moment for me because there were a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. It was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening that I had no clue about, she continues. It was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out, but it also helped me process that he was going through so much and he was hiding so much, and there must have been a lot of shame in that. Throughout their 9-year marriage, Holker, who details her healing journey in a new memoir titled This Far Out February 4, believed she and Boss had very honest communication, including about his marijuana use. At night, after their kids went to bed, he would quietly slip into their guest house to smoke or drink. That was his alone time. It was his time to recharge, and that was okay, she says. But as she combed through his journals hoping to find clarity and closure after his death, Holker learned her husband had hidden painful secrets from even those closest to him. He was wrestling with a lot inside himself, and he was trying to self-medicate and cope with all those feelings because he didn't want to put it on anyone because he loved everyone so much, she says of Boss, who alluded to being sexually abused by a male figure during his childhood in several of his journal entries. He didn't want other people to take on his pain. Reading Stephen's journals, and even going back into the books he had read and the things that he was highlighting and lining, really gave me a better perspective of where he was in life and the type of things he was struggling with, she says. It did have me feel a lot of empathy towards him and sadness for all the pain that he was holding. She underscores that she's now sharing Boss's struggles, and the aftermath of his death, in hopes of saving even just one person who's been struggling in silence. It was really hard to put all the pieces together. Through certain discussions, even with friends and things that have been said, reading through his journals, you realize he went through a lot as a child and never faced it, she says. It's hard to think that he never opened up to someone and wanted to face it, to get through on the other side. I really hope people dealing with the same thing will help themselves out of the shadows and know you're going to be okay.